Special event alert.
Gas is so expensive, I had to siphon gas from my roommate.
I like that one.
Which is excuse number 147 for being late for changeover, your weekly space news and variety show. I'm your host, Marty Smith, and I'm joined by Mr. History, Eric Perrott.
What's up, fellas? I am so glad that I don't drive a diesel right now. By the way.
Oh, God, yeah. Or diesel in California.
$5 an hour.
Yeah.
And our man in the closet is back, Jake Wall.
It's good to see you guys. That was a long ride, but out there and back.
It's a long, hard ride.
It's always good when the three come back. The three.
I know, it's nice.
Not the five, but the three.
Feels complete.
Not the fun.
We're here to bring you the latest headlines and updates pertinent to all Guardians and to the other lesser branches as well. So take your seats, get informed, and have a laugh, because
from the Rockies to the Space Coast, Late for Changeover is here with the guys to shake the skies.
That applause is a bit too generous.
oh yeah, I want to play it. It's just like 10 or 5 more seconds longer to cut you off from saying something.
Nice. Good move.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
I'm like, oh, every time.
Welcome back, Jake. Welcome back, guys.
Right
Did you have a good
on.
Memorial
Yeah,
Day?
man.
Did you do
Thank
anything for Memorial Day?
I
Nothing
know
for
we
Memorial
are.
Day? Yeah, Memorial
Yeah,
Day is just
well,
more like a day of rest. You know, it's really, I mean, well, obviously rest for those who have fallen, but there's not really a cookout or anything that you really do on Memorial.
I played a round of golf. Shot a
There you
98.
go.
Woo.
98. Nice.
Yeah.
Well
Okay.
done. Susan and I, we try to watch some more movie. All right. We've watched them all so many times. So we rented that one that came out last year called Warfare. Did you guys see that?
Warfare.
It's about the Battle of Ramadi. It's about this another SEAL team. Yeah.
As always.
And it was unique in the sense that there was no soundtrack, there was no character development. There was just this squad of Navy SEALs, and they were doing an Overwatch, right? Through this one building. They were watching guys, and the guys found out they were there, and they attacked their 3 observation posts, but they threw a grenade in through the hole the guy was looking through.
I did see that.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was neat in the sense, the sound effects, kind of the waiting around, which actually kind of got boring because I was like, it was heightening tension. Like if you were just waiting around on a normal operation. And I was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, there's a lot of nothing happening, right? But you're like, something's got to happen. Something's got to happen. And then like 10 more minutes, you're like, geez, still nothing's happened. I think we get the point. There's a lot of boredom out there on the military, right? And I didn't really know because it was just this one little incident within the Battle of Ramadi, which we don't know. I still don't really know Ramadi, Fallujah, and we should kind of cover the more recent stuff. Yeah. But so 2 guys got hurt, and then because they were trying to get him out, because one guy was kind of concussed from the grenade, so they called a Casevac, and then an IED blew up as they were trying to get him on the Bradleys.
Oh, geez. Man.
So they went back into the house, and then they were trying to get more Bradleys out there, and 2 guys basically got their legs just destroyed by this IED. And it was pretty heavy, but then the other Bradleys came, and they were able to get on them and get them evac.
So on the end, they give you the real.
Yeah, that was neat. That
the
was
real
really
picture
cool.
of the real people that were there
Right.
with their actor.
They do that.
Right. That was really cool. But of that squad, probably 6 of them, their real picture face was blurred. So
because they're still active.
Still working.
They're still. I don't know if they're in or if they're just doing. They're not in. That was in 2006. So they're doing contract sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Or
they're
something.
doing Blackwater stuff or something like that. So
CIA.
But I was like, hey, that guy's a perfect match for that blurred face.
All right, so here's the one
done.
I want to know if you've watched. Did you watch War Machine?
I did watch War Machine. Wait.
Not the new one.
The
Is
one with
War
the big
Machine
guy, the big
with
muscular
the
freaking
guy
dude?
the guy who plays Reacher.
Reacher? Yeah.
I did watch that.
Yeah,
Did you?
Alan
That
I
was the
liked
corniest
it.
damn
I
thing
liked
I've
it
ever
much
seen.
better than I liked Warfare, to be honest.
You don't, but you don't like the waiting around part. Like you got pissed
Wow.
at Revenant, or not
That was
Revenant.
not Revenant. The Interpreter
Covenant.
one. Yeah, the Covenant.
You're like, man, okay, we get it. It's
Yeah,
hard
I
to
get
get with.
It's
With
come
the
on,
VA,
it's a
I'm
long
like,
walk.
You know how annoying that
Someone
is.
kill
though?
somebody.
You
Skip
gotta
ahead.
build the
Skip ahead.
tension. Like if you've ever had a phone call with VA or military doctors,
That's
you're
why I
never
can't
get-
handle the weight. I can't stand the weight.
So you really thought War Machine was good?
I thought it was pretty entertaining. All right. I know it was silly.
Eric's
Okay.
judging the piss out of you.
That's okay. That's all right.
Was
I
it like a
liked it.
modern day like Commando or
It's,
Predator?
know,
or
it's
something?
what were those guys? What were they?
They were Rangers.
basic.
Weren't they
Were they-
Rangers?
oh, Rangers. They were on a training
Yeah.
thing, and then aliens come down. This one
Yeah.
big alien machine comes down, and it's just zapping everybody. Right.
So it's a modern day Predator.
Yeah, except pretty much.
Yeah.
Except this machine's pretty advanced and got most
They're
of them.
not. Yeah, damn near killed the whole squad,
It
man.
did get most of them. So, but I thought it was fairly interesting AI to watch. Come on, you can't tell me you were bored by that.
All right, so it was better than the freaking Fighting Falcon one or whatever the hell it
Oh, how
was.
dare you!
Oh,
Yeah,
blasphemy!
dude.
Blasphemy!
What are you
Screaming
talking
Eagle.
about? I know the soundtrack in that movie alone is better than War Machine.
Come
on. I haven't even watched that, and I've seen the poster preview of it. And I'm
All right, so you have homework. Watch War Machine and tell me
I
you
don't think I
enjoyed
want
it.
to after your guys.
Oh, I thought I liked it. I mean, yes, it's corny and it's all AI or
Well, that's the part.
computer
It's just
generated up, and
I thought the interaction
but
of the
you know,
team was
some of
good.
I thought the interaction of the team was better. Was good actually. It was just the fucking
The machine.
alien comes down here. Wasn't a whole lot of backstory, but they set it up for a part 2. The way it ended, it's like, they're going to make a series out of this.
Oh yeah, especially for Reacher.
Yeah, he was a little too much of a Superman in that thing.
Oh,
I mean, he got beat up, thrown down a mountain,
and
everything
kept
else
coming.
just kept coming, like he was just refreshed. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe that's not the best, but he plays a
pretty
good role.
awesome.
I like it. He wasn't annoying to me. So, all right,
If he's starting the series like that, I can't imagine what the end point will be. Because I mean, you think of John McClane
right.
and how he started running around in slacks and a wife beater,
Yeah,
getting his ass kicked, to jumping out of a 4-story building onto a Harrier and taking it over and flying it. You're like,
some crazy
whoa, there was a little
that
loading of abilities
right.
here.
Yeah, that one. Well, even the second one when he's in the 130 and they're throwing all the grenades in, and he has a good 2 minutes to strap in as the grenades keep coming, and he's like,
I got time.
Then he ejects, and I was like,
Yeah.
do they have those kind of ejection seats? I don't
Yeah.
really know. So, all right, fellas, you guys ever? This is from space.com. This is just a little side note. Did you guys ever mess with Estes rockets when you were growing up? Did you ever do those? I did. That was a big thrill for me, right? When I was 8, 9, 10 years, model rockets, right? And you have to go down. You had to build it, right? It wasn't much. It wasn't complicated. It was like a long, elongated toilet paper roll and a mount for the motor, and you had to glue the fins on. You had to wrap the little parachute up in the nose cone.
Yeah.
And
the only thing we had
to be the space guy.
Yeah. We had those red ones that you filled up with like that much water. And then you
You pump the shit out of that thing? Right.
And it was rounded on the end so it didn't
Those
blow
were
your
cool.
eyeball clean out.
Right. I like those too.
Marty, I suppose you got beat up when you were a kid too, right?
No, that was the
being
coolest fucking
a space nerd.
Are you kidding? you would go down and you would get the right engine, A, B, C, or D's, right? And you put them in there, and you had a remote control that electronically lit the fuse. It was very fucking cool.
That was
we
nerd
never had the
insanity.
fancy one.
Nerd.
I did that in between my football practice. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Right?
athletic nerd.
And you'd launch them, and they'd fucking go, 300-400 feet in the air, and then it popped the nose cone, and the parachute would come out and it'd land on somebody's house, and I'd have to go get my.
That's
dad.
what I was gonna
He'd
say.
come
Like, did
back.
you have to
But-
take it to the park or something?
Yeah, you had to go to the park to do it. So this was serious stuff. Well,
Yeah.
they're still around. I'm looking forward to getting my grandson in. They're still around. And according to space.com, Estes Rockets has made, remember Amazon's Blue Origin?
Sure.
Yeah.
So they made a model rocket out of that. So you can
Nice.
go buy the Blue Origin New Shepard model rocket from Amazon for $29.99, right? It's an Estes rocket. You could buy it off of Amazon. The Estes New Shepard model is set to a scale of 1 to 66. 1 to 66. I never know how to say scale.
Does it
So
launch that height too?
I don't know.
Model
Actually, I
height?
don't know. I don't know what size engine it takes. I mean,
Yeah.
these were the big ones, man. I mean, I had an old replica Saturn V rocket. It was really cool. So,
For some
anyway,
reason, for $29, I just don't think it's going to do a whole lot.
well, it's not.
Oh, it's
for-
going to entertain the
for-
grandkids
it's
for
for
a good
10
Well, I get
4
that part.
hours.
I get
Yeah, it's
yes,
for
I get that.
10-year-olds.
part.
4
I get-
hours for
I'm talking
$29
about
bucks?
Marty the nerd, though.
You're trying. It's not.
He's
It's not a
reliving
nerdy thing.
nostalgia
Eric.
there.
It's not a nerdy thing. It's
It
a
is a
pretty
nerdy
badass
thing.
thing, to be honest with you.
Nerdy.
We're going to talk about the
So
balsa
that's
wood
what's on
planes next.
space.com. That's the Estes rocket, right? You see the Estes up there.
Oh
That's the
my!
Blue Origin one that they're selling.
Phallic-y.
So, like I said, it's for beginners. It's for 8 to 9 year olds, right? So, who are trying to get into model rockets. But they also have another ad for kids who are a little older who might not know about Estes rockets, like our beloved Eric here. And so they're hoping that this
one
ad
shipped to his house.
might take off a
Oh.
little bit more.
Oh, well, now I think I understand about that
See,
rocket.
now
I
you
like
might wanna get
the
that.
scale now is very appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
certainly
scale.
understand that rocket.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's
That's
a
a
D
lot
engine.
bigger
That's
than
probably
I
a D engine.
anticipated.
I'm not sure if that's the right scale or not, but
Is that $29? Wow!
$29.99, baby.
Oh my!
Ready to blast off, Eric.
Does
So
the
Is that
model
like-
come with it?
now you want to
Well,
talk about
like
nerd? Eric?
Yeah,
Wanna talk about
exactly.
nerds now?
All right, you got me.
You
there,
know how
brother.
on all the food it says like serving suggestion? Like none of this is real. Is this like play suggestion?
It possibly could be. You don't know what stepmom looks like. She could be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying
I
to-
love the way her hand is wrapped around the device.
Yeah.
That was not the easiest
You're-
picture to manipulate.
Yeah, you're getting way better with your Photoshop, Marty.
So good luck to Estes Rockets with the
That's
new campaign
awesome.
there, so.
Good Estes rocket. I'm gonna go pick one up today.
There you go.
Man, Eric was not having that set up at all.
Mm.
Shut up about the rocket, Eric. I'm trying to get to my joke. Fuck.
I'm a little slow in that arena.
Actually,
I
you did
got
kind
a
of set it
funny
up.
tit
You're like,
pic.
okay, nerd.
Real funny tit pic coming up, and you're ruining it.
Oh, it's a porno.
That took me an
Nah.
hour to make. Yeah. So. Anyway, let's go to our first story. That was a pretty good first story.
That was a good one.
That's good.
From space.com. So, did you know they finally launched Starship? Right?
Okay. Nice.
SpaceX did.
Yeah, the Enterprise launched many years ago.
So, SpaceX just launched Starship V3. This is their version 3.
Yeah.
Its most powerful mega rocket yet. The most powerful rocket in history just roared off its launch pad in a spectacular show of power and technology. SpaceX launched the newest version of its giant Starship rocket last Friday, from a recently completed second pad at Starbase down in South Texas. It was the first Starship mission since October 2025 and the first ever flight of Starship version 3 or V3, which is the next generation. So there's the one that they're hoping will finally get them into orbital flight. All right.
There you go.
There was some hiccups though. During liftoff, one of its 33 first stage Raptor engines on Super Heavy shut down, and the booster missed a critical boost back maneuver to control its return to Earth. So they were I think they were gonna control land it, but then when they lost that engine, they were like, "Fuck it, we're putting it in the ocean."
Boeing.
So they had
Had to be
contingencies, but all that affected. So losing that one engine was just okay. We can't land it. So
Out of 33, you can't land it. When did you lose?
Well, I don't know how I don't know. You would think that if you had 33, they're like, we really only need 30, but we got 3 extras up there.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be some redundant systems that would allow
Yeah,
it.
I hope so, right?
I think they're built in like those 3 big ones, and then they have a
that are on the
bunch
ship.
around
Yeah.
the edge.
Right.
That are all
That's right.
adjustable ones.
Mm-hmm.
But as a smart contingency, chuck it in the ocean and we'll pick it up.
Yeah, that's essentially what they did.
I mean, that's what they've been doing for decades before. Now, you guys couldn't land this? Oh, lame.
And now we're spoiled by it. Like,
exactly. We are.
Eric and I, if they had got those oil well turned platforms, they could have just landed it on the oil well platforms.
You mean my outer defenses? Oh no, that's right.
Your outer defense. The only thing manning that is some poor security force soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Same Marine with the one launch guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's launching Estes rockets in his spare time.
Yeah,
exactly. Damn to you.
Just like that poor Japanese World War II holdout. Like 50 years later, they bring his sergeant out of retirement and be like, dude, talk to this guy.
The war is over.
The Marines are doing the same thing. They're like,
you're right.
They left me.
If that was an assignment, you wouldn't shave. You wouldn't do shit, man. You'd be drunk. You know? Starship consists of a first stage booster called Super Heavy and an upper stage known as Starship. After stage separation, Super Heavy reoriented and attempted to perform a 1-minute boost back burn towards Starbase. However, something went wrong. The burn didn't go as planned. That engine didn't help. And so they put it in the water, right? Super Heavy had a soft splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico rather than risk a recovery mishap that could damage the pad on the first flight of brand new hardware. That's what they say. SpaceX always got the best excuses. I'm telling you, they got the best excuses. SpaceX, and this is really cool though. SpaceX included 22 payloads for Starship to deploy during its suborbital flight. 20 dummy versions of the company's Starlink broadband satellites and 2 actual Starlink spacecraft equipped with imaging sensors.
Oh, okay.
So those 2 Starlinks, they called them Dodger Dogs. I don't know why, but those were called Dodger Dogs. So what it's designed to do when it's operational, those 2 or however many they have, but those little satellites come out and they photograph the outside of the ship. So they can see, is there some damage to the heat shield? Is there anything going wrong on here?
That's kind of cool.
Which would have benefited. Which one came back? Was it Columbia that came back?
Columbia.
That the tile was all damaged on the outside, and that's what burned it, turned it into a fireball. So, which seems pretty damn smart. And there's some pictures out there on space.com of the little satellite. You can't see the little drone that comes out, but you can see the photographs it took of the space.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, I thought. Starship began its re-entry to Earth's atmosphere about 50 minutes into the flight. So it didn't even go all the way around. It wasn't, it just went up and came back down. Falling 50 minutes into the flight, falling as its belly became engulfed in a bright plasma. Huge cheers rang out of SpaceX headquarters and Starbase facilities as a ship ignited 2 engines for a final landing burn. After the landing, Starship toppled over into the ocean water and exploded, which was planned. I don't know why that was planned, or at least that's what they say it was planned. But
Say it was planned.
Nobody said it beforehand. They're like, this thing's gonna just fall over and blow up. And they're like, really? And
Maybe it was planned like, okay, what we need to do Is option A was this, option B is this, option
Yes.
C.
Yes.
Just blow it up on the water. We're fine.
Right.
That's the planning level.
Execute C. Execute
Yeah.
C.
Exactly. Well, boys, A is not working today. Let's go to B.
Speaking of that, I do have the video of it landing. All right.
Oh, good.
So let me turn this down a little bit because every video always comes out too loud. But let's see. So this is the booster coming back in, and you'll see it lands in the ocean, it fires its jets, and then it just falls over.
Landing burn startup.
We haven't watched the SpaceX one in a while.
2 engines lit. Successful flip.
I watch this at the end. It's crazy.
Hey, was that the one the woman was holding?
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh.
It's all planned. That was planned.
Totally normal, guys. Totally normal.
Exactly the way we wanted that to look.
Wow.
I know when I first saw that, I was
Crazier.
like, why did they do that? But they just,
That's
it just
pretty
said
cool that they,
that was planned. Yeah.
even with a rocket or two out, they were able to kind of land it on the water.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And then, I mean,
Will
if
they
there was
turn it?
something there to catch it, maybe it wouldn't have
Right.
fall.
Right.
You know,
This
it
last
wouldn't have
part
fallen
of it.
over, and then they wouldn't have blown it.
And
That's
the
pretty
one
cool.
guy goes, "Oh!"
Yeah, like that guy. Oh,
You wouldn't necessarily say that if it was planned, but
they didn't tell him.
they said it was planned. So
He was briefed up to B.
good thing he wasn't announcing it. So.
Mhm.
So we hadn't seen a SpaceX one, so good on SpaceX. So Starship is back on track to be part of the Artemis program here.
All
So
right.
we will see. I
Is
think
that the
they're
same ship Star Trip Troopers are using as well? Starship.
Right, Eric. Now
Troopers?
you're just trying to reach out for anything. Now you-
Jeez, man.
I hate it when he's right. I was trying to be funny and I was slow. You know? Yeah,
Damn it! What's
hate
the
it.
name of that movie? What's the movie?
man.
Let me
Oh,
tell you,
yeah,
yeah, that's all he's saying. He's not listening to me read anything. He's
No.
Oh, I
He's
listened
trying-
to you.
Starship
I was-
Troopers.
I was trying to put a picture on so Starship Troopers and didn't work.
Yes. So they're back on track. Anyway, they're back in the race with Boeing and Blue Origin. So,
There we go.
and NASA's just like, yeah, whichever you fuckers come out. Well, they'll probably contract all three.
You good with us putting a sticker on it? Okay.
Well, if you don't, that's going to be $30 million.
Exactly.
If you do, it's only $10 million. So.
Yeah, in launch tax discounts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
launch fees.
Let's advertise NASA, who's got their funding pulled.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you guys might find this next story interesting. It was certainly a lot more interesting than the Army celebrity chef. So
Oh,
this is from Task and Purpose. Dozens of Revolutionary War soldiers are laid to rest after 250 years.
that's
cool,
crazy,
though.
dude.
2.5 centuries after they died in battle, nearly 4 dozen Continental Army soldiers were formally laid to rest. Last Friday, May 22nd, the remains of 44 American soldiers and dependents from the Revolutionary War were buried next to a new monument honoring their and others' deaths. The soldiers' remains were transported in a ceremony on May 20th, moved from the New York State Museum to Lake George Battlefield Park. 2 days later, they were formally buried with full military honors. It's the end of a long journey for the soldiers who are believed to have died in 1776 after taking part in the Continental Army's invasion of Quebec. Their
Wow,
burial
that's cool.
place was lost for decades, and they were only discovered in 2019 when they were found during a construction project.
Hmm.
So,
Post office
Um,
expansion.
the New York State Museum in Albany, New York, spent years studying the remains. Most of these soldiers were young men, some in their teens. Lisa Anderson, the museum's curator of bioarchaeology, said that 2 of the deceased are a woman and a child. The museum has not been able to specifically identify any of the revolutionaries yet, but some uniform buttons found in the grave show that at least one soldier was with the 1st Pennsylvania Battalion, which took part in fighting and campaigns near Lake George.
Wow, that is awesome, man. To
Pretty,
find something
pretty
that old.
cool. Yeah.
That is
So
cool.
I guess they were trying to go up to Quebec to get the French on our side, try to liberate the French up there, but the British beat our ass. And we
I
never
keep
got
telling
up.
my wife that's why I don't want to be cremated. I don't want to be buried. I want somebody to find me and go, wow, that dude is freaking old as dirt. Look
What
at
the
this.
hell happened to this guy?
This guy's in the dirt, man. Find me 2,000 years from now.
Why's he got a putter in there with him?
Yeah, exactly. What is this strange device?
I like it. I like it.
Is this an old timey golf thing? 'Cause we just use our minds now. So
And a digital golf.
Golf pro.
Uh,
They had to do it with their hands. Whoa.
The journey last week carried out by veterans used military vehicles from the Korean and Vietnam Wars while people lined the streets as they went, some dressed in Revolutionary War attire. How do you have a Revolutionary War attire? I don't know.
Those reenactor guys,
They're everywhere. Yeah.
I'm
they're
honestly impressed. I want to think I needed more hobbies. But
Yeah.
then I see stuff like that and I'm like, no.
No, that's
good.
pretty committed. You know what I see now? I saw it on, and some town had a St. Patrick's Day parade, right? And it was like this whole cosplay Star Wars group came out wearing like kilts, like stormtroopers with kilts.
Oh, stormtroopers with kills.
I mean, that's where they can go anywhere they want. They can be
Yeah.
Civil War stormtroopers. They can be kilt wearing stormtroopers.
The
They
red
can be
coats.
Cubans. I mean, they fit into every holiday you want. It's just put your stormtrooper or Darth Vader mask on, and all of a sudden you're in.
Go as a British general.
Go as a Revolutionary War Darth Vader.
Yeehaw.
Right, that's the wrong side.
He's a Haitian.
Well, they should
Haitian.
have been on the losing side of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's some pictures of that event. So that's really accurate
It is elaborate.
costuming here. So and look at those guys. That's all wool.
What happened to that dude in the front, man? What, did he swallow something?
That was just that's the
Man.
fashion of the time, Eric.
Yeah. If
I'm
you were
okay
well
with the
fed,
fashion. You didn't have to eat something that.
if
From
you were
food
well
that is
fed,
the
you were
fashion.
rich, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on. That
Yeah,
showed
dude.
wealth.
So he's got like a belt wrapped around his gut.
Yeah, it's an extra. It's
Yeah, you
padding.
should have seen it without the belt wrapped around his gut.
Give it 4 years, all those guys will be on Ozempic.
Oh,
They'll be all stretched out in that area.
They're like
Back
my
away.
dress field greens don't fit anymore.
Damn you, Ozempic.
Got to put a pillow in there to make it fit.
Whew.
So good on him for doing it. Pretty cool that they buried him with honors.
that is
that they
cool.
found him. I'm like, my God, I mean, how many are lost too, and we never knew
No.
before we really started taking like accountability or shit.
Yeah,
So,
and it's interesting because it wasn't like a mass funeral grave site, right?
yeah, right.
It was. They were just as they
44
lay
of them, I
stuck
guess,
in the ground.
44
somewhere.
bodies. So
Yeah.
at least they gave him honors. I think they did the salute. They did taps and everything else. So 250 years later,
That's awesome.
that's a
That
good
is cool.
country that does that, right?
Good stuff.
All right, Eric. Talk about nerding out. Let's talk
Here's your
about nerding
token.
out, baby.
Not
Joking.
nerding out, baby. Security forces
From
represent.
task and purpose, Security Forces Airman becomes first Air Force graduate of Army's revived Jungle School.
Hey now.
And it's even got your old stomping grounds down there, Eric.
Yeah.
So, Air Force Staff Sergeant Duchesne Paul knows something about working in hot places. As Security Forces Airman, Paul is assigned to Moody Air Force Base in southern Georgia, which sits adjacent to 2 federally protected swamps and ranks among the hottest and most humid military duty stations in the U.S. But Paul recently spent time in an even hotter spot, making some history as he did, becoming the first member of the Air Force to graduate from the Army's Jungle Operations Training Course, Panama. Training with Army soldiers and Panamanian troops at Panama's Aeronaval Base Cristobal Colon. It's got all these accent things. I don't know how to do Paul earned the course's jungle tab after 18 days in heat, rain, and difficult terrain. Though based at Moody, Paul has been assigned to the 474th Air Expeditionary Group under Air Forces Southern, which oversees U.S. Air Forces in Central and South America. As Security Forces Airman, he participated in a training partnership with the Servicio de Protección Institucional, Panama's presidential security force.
Wow, very well. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
awesome.
That one came out a lot smoother.
That
than I
was
thought it
nice.
going to. Thank you. The Jungle Course is a newly rebooted version of an infamous Army jungle warfare school at the eastern end of the Panama Canal on what was then known as Fort Sherman. Were you ever there, Eric? Fort Sherman? That program's obstacle course was known to students as the Green Hell. Yikes. A nickname that often doubled for the jungle school itself. The school closed when the Army turned Fort Sherman over to Panama in 1999. The base was subsequently renamed Aero Naval Base Cristobal Colon. So,
Never heard of it. That's interesting.
new course was opened last October by the Army Security Cooperation Group South, which was previously known as the 1st Security Forces Assistance Brigade. As the first SFAB, have you ever heard of that, Eric? The Security Forces Assistance Brigade.
No.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
do you
new
guys
term.
do? Guard facilities or something
I don't know.
for other countries?
I think
Well-
they're taking a much more active role
Oh,
in actively taking care of Air Force assets.
you're like, we need our flight line guarded.
So the Army goes
We need
away
your
and we
assistance.
patrol out farther out.
Do you have a brigade for that?
We do now. That's the first one.
Nice. That's good.
The unit, the first SFAB, the unit trained Afghan forces in the later years of that war and then shifted to South America. The return of the course comes as the U.S. military revives several of its bases in Latin America. First is broken into 3 phases. So here are the 3 phases. First is a course on jungle survival fundamentals taught by Panamanian instructors. Students learn how to handle a machete, start fires, find water, and build shelters. The second portion turns more military with training on small unit tactics, including movement, ambushes, casualty evac, and waterborne operations. I'm not looking at you guys. Good.
You got to hack downward motion.
No
Not
sticky
stabby.
sticky.
No stabby. Hacky.
Can I cut up? He's like,
Angle.
yeah, if you want to be a fool.
This is the handle where you
What-
hold the machete.
What are you, John Wayne in Green Beret? No, you can't cut up. Get out of here.
Students finish the course on 5 combined missions, including assaults under fire, ambushes, and recon missions. The finale comes in the Green Mile event. An Army video of a Green Mile held in February shows students carrying simulated casualties, other heavy loads while navigating an obstacle course. Actually, I made a copy of that. So let's watch what the green. Oh, first off, this is Sergeant Paul. Sergeant Duchesne Paul. Sorry. So good on him. Badass.
Yeah, man.
Right. Now here's the video of the Green Mile.
You know what sucks? Oh,
What's
what sucks
that?
is the fact that I never got to wear one of them cool ass helmets. I had big.
Is that
You
that's
got
not
the
the same?
clunky
Oh,
one?
he had the steel pot or what?
Initially, I had the steel
Vietnam.
pot, and then I had the freaking regular battle BDU looking fucking thing.
Yeah.
Those BDU ones are heavy. Too.
Hell yes. Now that helmet is so
Right.
cool. It's lightweight. It
Lightweight.
man.
Looks badass.
yeah.
Looks modern.
yes.
So here's the course. A couple
Okay.
minutes long. What are they saying, Eric?
Good to tell you.
But this just looks miserable, as they say.
Oh, big time.
They got hammocks, Marty. They're fine.
Have you ever carried somebody on a litter?
No,
And
Stretcher.
training.
it would. It
Oh.
seems like it'd be hell to be
It
that
is
person
bad.
there and
Yeah,
carry.
it is so heavy. It is
Just
crazy.
rubbing on your inner knee or the side
yeah.
of your knee.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Tough day at the office, man.
And
That
what's
comment
that?
was 100% chair force too. Like, he's rubbing on my knee.
My back. Got my mouse hand. Oh,
You guys do this all the time.
Saint Gemma, protect me.
Somebody go up there and read them.
just a 5-gallon water can you're carrying around. Look at that. That's probably 90 and 90, right? 90 degrees, 90%.
Oh, yeah. That's freaking ridiculous.
Ugh. Yes, fuck it. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Get out of the way. I got to move this shit.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Get out of the way. Keep moving, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it does not look fun.
Oh, that's
No.
slimy mud, too. That's
No.
a good time. Get up. Covered in mud.
Oh, guys must be at the end. Look at those guys.
Yeah.
Beat up.
Those arms are
Soaked
just
through.
straight.
Yeah.
Smoked.
Yeah. So good on you, Staff Sergeant Paul. That's,
It's curious when we do that. I mean, even when I was back in the Air Force, we did the same thing. You got to apply for some other school.
Yeah.
And then what did you gain from it? You got an EPR bullet, and that was
Well-
it. Because we never got to do anything active more than what that training was.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the Air Force is certainly Air Force cops have taken on a much bigger role in doing things.
Yeah.
So the training certainly comes in handy. But when you're only doing one person in a
Yeah.
whole squadron or battalion,
How
what
was it?
good
Oh,
is
it
it?
sucked. What'd
Yeah.
you
Well,
learn?
the
It sucks.
it's,
one guy.
the best example of that is the Army's Airborne School, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's only 3 weeks, so it's not like a 6-week or longer school. So it's kind of a quick thing. You kind of do that in between assignments or before you go out to your first assignment. But there's very few people who go on from there to airborne troops, right? So especially when you get guys are like, "Oh, you went to jump school?" And I was like, "Yeah, what do you do?" And I was like, "Supply." Yeah. Supply for a heavy company that's on trucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, have you ever jumped after that? I was like, no, I never did. So it's more like if you can get a slot, you take it because it's
Sure.
a nice little badge of wings up there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it is a cool experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It would be a cool experience.
Well, I went through Marine Corps Patrol School in the Philippines.
Oh God!
But I was
Really?
teaching Air Base ground defense schools
Okay.
for Air
All
Force cops. So they'd come
Yeah.
TDY. So that was good. And same with the Navy JESS program, the Jungle Environmental Survival Training that I did.
Yeah.
But when I said, hey, man, now I want to go to airborne school, they looked at me like, no,
No.
no.
Right,
You're
and
not
that's
going to go do that. No.
yeah, I know. I mean, that's that. If you had been security forces on Fort Benning, they probably would have
Yeah.
been like, "Hey,
Got
we
your
like
slot.
you, man. We'll get you a slot." Right?
Yeah.
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 But
I
if you have
tried-
no in whatsoever. They're like,
Oh, you
Sit
know
down.
they hit up. They have an email announcement probably saying, "Hey, we have 2 open seats. Who do we have
Yeah.
on base that could fill this?"
"Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely," because we don't want to let the seats go.
Slots go.
Exactly.
We don't want the course not to be. It has to be full. We want it to be full.
Yeah.
So come
Or
on,
it
you.
could be detrimental to the learning of the actual guys that are going to use it if it's just them.
Right. Now I did it like between my junior and senior year. No, my sophomore and junior year, as a cadet. So it was very eye-opening to me that not everybody was going to like me when I came in the Army. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this corporal really hates my fucking guts. He made me buff the fucking floor every goddamn day. So, and it was so stupid going as an ROTC cadet because everybody has roster numbers.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this before? Everybody has roster numbers on your helmet. So they just like 38, 72, get over there, right? They don't call your name or nothing like
Yeah.
that. Except the ROTC guys, they have a big C right here next to their roster number. And you're like,
It did.
fuck.
Just
You're
called
nothing.
out.
You are lower than the active duty guys there. So
You know what's funny
And
is you're probably the same age as those active duty guys or close to it.
oh yeah, but they've been in for 3 or 4 years and they're like,
Oh,
fuck you, I ain't you cadet. And I'm like,
Cadet.
so dumb. I mean, why couldn't I just be a regular number? Why did I have
Yeah,
to be a
exactly.
speed?
Just give me a number.
There was a guy. Now, the natural flow of it is you're supposed to go to jump school first and then ranger school for those guys who go. But sometimes courses don't line up right. And we had a lieutenant who he completed ranger school. Badass, right? But now he was getting his jump wings. So there's nothing really that the Air Force or the airborne guys could bring smoke wise on this guy because he's already
been through Ranger school.
He's already been through Ranger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
You're
they
not
would
bothering me.
So they would do petty things like every morning formation. They'd be like, Ranger, you have to fall out in front of 300 guys going through airborne school. And he'd go climb that tree. And he'd have to run down. He had to climb it, and everybody watched him every morning for 3 weeks.
No,
and he would come back and stand in formation, and it was just like
That's crazy.
Kind of funny after a while because he kept doing it. So
he's like, "Fine, I'll do it."
And he would just be like, Ranger,
I'm going to do it every single day, and I'm going to do it well.
I got my tab, bitches. I'll climb the tree.
Right. Yeah, it was nothing to him, but it was pretty entertaining to everybody else. So, but that's where that last one was. If you didn't come out of lunch, waiting around for formation, if the black hat, the drill sergeant, caught you without a push-up, the only dessert you could have was the push-up. Remember those sherbet push-ups?
Yeah,
that's all you could eat
in the cardboard toilet paper tube.
Yes,
it's all soggy by the time.
Because if he caught you not eating a push-up, you had to do push-ups.
Oh, geez.
So you had to eat your ice cream.
It's really actually funny, yeah. And it was probably a good thing because it's sherbet, so it's not like a big, heavy ice cream cone that's going to weigh you down.
Whatever.
Georgia heat, but it was pretty funny. If I catch you not eating a push-up, you're going to do the push-ups. Okay.
That was really creative, wasn't it?
That guy's in every break room. They're like, remember that guy we used to work with who would make everybody do push-ups?
Oh, that guy was the best.
Push-up ice cream.
That was hilarious. He loved doing that shit.
I'm sure they smoked us just so they could go back to the break room. Like, you know what I made this dumbass thing?
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Awesome. Well, this isn't necessarily unheralded history, but it is good history, right?
Well,
whoops, that's the wrong song.
I do kind of have an unheralded history.
Oh, can we do unheralded history?
One of the displays.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Good.
Yeah. So I went out. Oh, you want me to wait?
No, sorry. I was trying to turn it down, but it wasn't going down.
Rest in peace. Volume control.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, exactly. No, so went out to Chattanooga. I was kind of excited to see the Medal of Honor Museum in Chattanooga, and it was pretty small, actually. It was. Is
it just Tennessee?
It is
people that they have in there.
Yeah, basically a brief history of the Medal of Honor, award,
right?
And then all the guys from Tennessee that have won it or earned it.
Okay,
which was honestly pretty impressive. At the end, they had like a whole hall of valor, and there was like 33 people, on that wall, from Tennessee that had earned this.
God, you would thought there would be more.
More,
with Civil War and the South throws a lot.
But I wonder how many
Vietnam.
How many Medal of Honor winners are there?
A lot. There's a lot.
Not to besmirch Oregon by any means, but I don't think there's 33 Medal of Honor winners from Oregon.
For a period of time, the one little trivia I know about the Medal of Honor was, I think it's not that way anymore, but Pueblo had was the city with the most Medal of Honor winners. And that was a lot from World War I and II, but it just was it was from Pueblo.
The fighting spirit is alive and well in Pueblo.
Yeah, it's either go work in the steel mill or go off to war. And I guess they went off to war.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, take it away, Jake. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So they did a brief history of the Medal of Honor, but one of the things, Hacksaw Ridge had a big display there.
Oh, nice.
Private Jokes was on there. Yeah,
Mr.
they had
Doss.
his story. Yeah, Doss.
Doss. Yeah.
Desmond Doss.
Desmond
Desmond
Doss.
Doss.
On the entry, they had a huge wall that was all touchscreen interactive, and it
Is
was
he
a
from
display.
Tennessee?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
the display was interactive, so you could just pick on any region, and they were all color coded by war, and select that and read the citation that happened at that place.
Wow.
So that was cool.
That's awesome.
But there was a big display on Captain Larry Taylor. So during Vietnam War, there was like a team of 4 Force Recon Army Ranger Recon guys
Okay.
out there, and they're doing their mission, and all of a sudden they realize that, oh, this is way more people than we anticipated. And they started backing out and evacing, and they ran into a whole other unit, and then they backed out and were going the other way, and then they ran into another unit. So they're sitting there going, oh, we're basically almost surrounded.
Oh my God, really?
And then they got in a firefight, and they were evacing, and they were holding their ground at a certain location. And that's when they called in Captain Larry Taylor. And he was a Cobra pilot at the time.
Oh.
Came in, tore up everybody. But in the meantime, the 4 Rangers were running out of ammo.
Of course.
He's doing close air support like crazy. He thought that there was another team of quick reaction Cobras on their way. They got pulled elsewhere.
Oh my
The
God.
evac helicopter that these guys called in for, that also got diverted.
Holy
So
shit.
everybody's basically out of ammo. He's trying to buzz to keep people back because he's out of ammo.
Yeah.
He ended up landing the Cobra. The guys run out, stand on the skids of the
Oh
attack
my
helicopter,
God. You're
and then he's
kidding.
like, "Fuck it, boys, hold on!" Takes off.
Wow.
So
And he
it's like,
got him out of there?
yeah, he got him
No
out of there. I was like,
way.
"Oh, come on, man, that's cool."
Those guys got to be shitting their pants holding on the outside.
Can you
of
imagine that holding on to
But
On
I
a
guess
Cobra.
faced
on a
with,
Cobra,
you know,
that skinny.
faced
little
with 500
attack.
men who are trying to kill you, I guess. Yeah, let's go.
Man, I'll try
Yeah,
it.
let's do
I'll
it.
try it. Worst
Heck
case scenario, I'm gonna die there or here.
Right.
So
Oh, wow.
that was a cool display. So it was all Tennessee winners, other than a brief history of what it was. But it was kind of a neat museum. Definitely worth a bit of air conditioning for you.
I put a number in the chat for you. It was 3,533 individuals that have been officially recognized with the Medal of Honor.
Wow.
Well, at least 33 of those are from
There
Tennessee.
you go.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
That's pretty big. It'd kind of be interesting to see what the breakdown is through states. Not that there's any scientific thing about that, but
No, right.
yeah.
Let me see which city. It used to be Pueblo.
That has the most.
That's on average of 70. I just divided that by 50 states. And so 70 on average from each state, but I'm sure other states are much more hardcore.
So it's not that many, but it used to be Pueblo, but now it's Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Really?
They have 5 Medal of Honor recipients from that one city.
That one little town.
Pueblo has 4. So
Jeez. Nice.
yeah, William Crawford, Carl Sitter, Raymond Murphy, Drew Dix. But it doesn't. Don't we have a road in Colorado that is named after the lone survivor, or one of the guys from the lone survivor?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Really?
it's like a memorial highway or something.
Yeah,
like that,
because he was from Colorado. It was the blonde-haired guy.
right? Yeah, I can't remember his name.
What was his name?
So anyway,
Don't scratch the surface.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Don't dig it.
Very cool, man. 2 days ride, 2 days out there, 2.5, almost.
Yeah,
3
2.5 days out there, 2.5 days back. It was pretty cool.
I would have liked to see the Medal of Honor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That was fun. Yeah.
Well, when we all meet up for our epic episode somewhere. That's gonna be fun. That'll be fun.
It will be epic.
We could go to
Yeah.
Gettysburg. We could go to.
Ooh,
Oh, I
that'd be
rode
cool,
right
too.
by Shiloh. On the
Oh, no
route.
kidding.
I rode
Really?
right by the Shiloh battlefield. Yeah,
You should have
yeah.
stopped there, man, and sent us some pics.
Should
That'd
have.
been
There was a
awesome.
campground there too, but it was full. I was like,
Yeah, that figures. That figures.
That's something you got to plan to do too. You know. what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Physical
I was
planning.
just riding.
Right.
And I was like, Shiloh. I wonder if
Oh.
that's. And then the next town was like this battlefield. I was like, oh, look at that.
Oh, that's
damn.
cool, man.
Whoa.
And you're like, well, I'm still 4 hours from the hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
There's
Could be a
state
long
park
day.
up there by a lake. I was planning on camping at.
Of course, you
Like
are
3 hours
retired, so
away.
where else are you gonna go? So,
Could have.
but you're off next week too. So-
Yeah. Well, it turns out I illegally parked in a closed down state park and then got razzed by the park police at 11 o'clock.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like,
wow.
get out. I don't care where you go. You can't stay here. Give me your ID.
oh, geez.
Really?
Yeah, they were pissed. But what are you going to do?
Hey, you should have said, "Hey, I'm a veteran."
He checked my ID in Colorado. That's the one thing that saved me.
Oh, it was.
Colorado prints veteran on the bottom of your
Yeah,
IDs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, let me see your ID. And I hand it to him. I'm busy buttoning up my pants, getting my riding gear on, slow rolling it. He goes, are you a veteran? He's like, yeah. What branch? I go, 21 years in the chair force. He's like, oh, okay. Okay. I like that. And then we got laughing about it. And
Yeah.
he mellowed out quite a bit.
Cut you some slack.
All
Yeah.
right. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
as long as he knows you're not like John Rambo, you know, like
Yeah.
okay, I'll let my guard down.
He
He's
razzed
okay.
me.
He's
Johnny
okay.
Rambo.
Good to see you, fellas. That
Hell yeah.
was a good cover of many things. So, well done, right?
I
Well
like it.
done. Should we end it?
Hell yeah. I got nothing.
Me neither.
All right, we have
Oh,
left
man.
it all out on the playing field for you.
On that lame
listener.
finishing note, we are.
We'd like to thank you, anybody who's still left, for listening today.
Yeah,
So
just drabble on.
please like, share, subscribe, and let us know how we did in the comments. And as always, tune in next week for. I forgot.
Well,
Make
you
sure
were
next
all
week that you
over
are
the
not.
place.
We've been saying the same thing before.
Let's go in the bloopers reel again.
Welcome back, Jake, Eric, both.
Yeah.
Both. Oh, fuck. To everyone listening and watching, thanks for watching and listening. We got to get out of here.
See ya.
Deuces, bitches.